Alright guys, so obviously my last video kind of blew up with the whole Ayesha Curry situation, and after I gave my perspective, I got a lot of criticism, some likes, a lot of likes actually, so shout out to you guys. Yes, the background is different. I'm not going to be in this room forever. I'm actually in the process of moving, so currently I'm actually in this room, but in a week from now I'm not going to be in this room anymore. So just bear with me as I change the scenery around. But I was looking through the comments, and what I noticed was a really important topic, or a really important comment, I should say, from a subscriber, basically talking about something Coach Greg Adams talked about and something that we should all pay attention to, and maybe perhaps we can all relate to as men, being simps in the past, being beta in the past, being kind of like cucks in the past. You know, you do these things without realizing the damage that you're causing, and the things that you do in the past and how they're going to affect you moving forward in different situations. So I'm going to read his comment and I'm going to break it down to you guys, and we're going to be able to talk about it here because it adds value, and I think it's a good topic of conversation, and I haven't heard it really talked about in the manosphere in depth. So here's his comment. He says, Coach Greg Adams mentioned he thinks Steph is the one who took these pictures. Think about that. The husband taking pictures of his wife and revealing clothing so she can post them online. How many husbands and boyfriends do you think play cameraman only to have their girlfriend or wife getting their guts rearranged thanks to behavior like this? A lot. They are helping her get new DICK. These men are deluded to thinking their significant other wouldn't cheat on them, that she's different than the rest, only to find out her shopping trips and girls' nights out are really when she's inhaling some Chatter Tyrone in the car on some dirty mattress. Yes, I think this is a very great comment, by the way. I think this happens all the time because personally, I've had this happen to me twice, all right, where you as a man, you're in a boyfriend position or beta male providing position, cuck position, and you think that you're doing the right thing by taking pictures of your wife, sexy pictures, right? Like sexy time, like you want to, like lingerie pictures, whatever it is, you know. Maybe you're at dinner. In my case, I went to a nice dinner. I think it was my ex's 20th birthday. We went out to a really nice dinner. She had steak, and basically she was all wrapped up before we got to the restaurant. It was a cold night. We get into the restaurant, and she, after we finish eating, she hands me her phone and tells me, I need you to take some pictures of me. And then she takes off her coat, and I see her, she has like a cleavage dress, like literally her tits are hanging out, and I'm just like, I was thinking in my head like for a second, no, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I'm going to be posting this, and I'm basically posting it on my end, and then I'm sending it to you so you can post it to your Instagram, basically to just seek attention. And I kind of like had that like kind of a red pill moment right there where I was thinking in my head like, this is probably not the best idea to do. Like, I was just, you know how sometimes you kind of had those in the past where you think to yourself in your head, maybe this isn't the right thing to do. But anyway, I ended up taking the picture and ended up posting it, and she ended up posting it as well. And yes, a lot of guys did slide in her DMs, and she made it a point. She made it a point to show me that, and she made it a point to basically, ever since that night, whenever I was off of my stuff and I wasn't being the best boyfriend material, she would basically try to hold that against me and say, listen, these are other guys that I could easily be with. These are other guys. Like, she had like an NBA player try to hit her up or something, and she was like, this guy's trying to get at me, this guy's trying to get at me, so you better like stay on your P's and Q's, and you better not mess up anymore, you better not do this or that, because look at all these guys lined up. And all of that originated from me deciding to fold and be a little beta simp mangina and deciding to take the picture of her. Like, I literally decided to advertise her body to other men, to men that she didn't even really know. She didn't know these guys. A lot of times, and I have a video coming up where we're going to talk more about social media and why women use social media in depth, from the mouth of a woman actually. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a great video. A lot of times these women though, they will have their cucked husband take pictures for them to advertise themselves, just like this comment said. So it's no surprise. I wonder how many of you guys maybe in the past have taken pictures of your wife, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-wife, your significant other in the past, and maybe you found out that she used that to attract another man, or you found her cheating, and maybe you found a dating profile picture and that was the picture you took, because I'm sure it's happened out there. I'm sure it's out there, and it would be interesting as a start of a conversation if we could have some guys share those stories, I think it would be really interesting, and we could just kind of laugh it off, because now we're past that stuff, and it's kind of just something to look back on in the past and think, man, like, this is crazy that we're seeing it happen from the other side of things now. Now we've taken the red pill. Now we've decided to remove ourselves from that situation, move ourselves from being simps. We're able to look at things completely differently. So, like, we see Steph Curry taking pictures of his wife, basically showing off her body, trying to market herself to other men. We're able to look at that and say, she's trying to peacock herself and bait and switch. Basically, she bait and switched Steph Curry, and now she's trying to be hypergamous and seek attention on social media, because one man's attention is never enough. Steph Curry's just not doing it for her, okay? And we can see this as red pill men, and I know in the past we've probably, maybe you guys have done the same thing, where you take a picture, a sexy picture of your girlfriend and your ex-girlfriend and or your ex-wife, and she ends up posting it somewhere. That's happened to me. I wonder if it's happened to you before. I can think of other times where that's happened, but that would be for a longer video. So just right now in the comment section below, let me know if that's happened to you. Let me know the whole scenario, what went down, if anything came of it, if you actually caught her cheating, and maybe if you saw those pictures, another man had those pictures on his phone. Let's just start this conversation. I think it's a good topic to bring up in the manosphere, and I think a lot of guys can relate to it because, you know, we were all once betas. So that would be a great topic of discussion. Appreciate you guys for checking out today's video. Drop a like so other men can get in here and get this knowledge. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share the video to help me spread my awareness. Love you all. Stay blessed.